All right, friends. Good evening and glad to be here once again. My name is Emmanuel, and you all know that. Very quickly, should Yahaya Bello be arrested? Why? Now, if this question is for me to answer, I would say that yes, Yahaya Bello should be arrested. Do you know why? Only and only if all evidences prove to be true about EFCC's claim. One, because it impoverishes the state. If that money is actually the state money, it's an indication of bad leadership, bad governance, and bad policy making decision of the led administration of Yahaya Bello in Kogi State. However, I have problems with the set of persons prosecuting and arraigning Yahaya Bello in High Court. And my problem with it is simple. The bad does not lead the bad. The blind does not lead the blind. The corrupt does not prosecute the corrupt. If Yabelo had stolen or has a case of money laundering, misappropriation of funds, as all of the 9 charges that may have been laid to his charge may be, who is responsible? Who is responsible for the charging? Is it the same judiciary system that legislated that led the February 25th election cases? God forbid. God forbid. We will not listen to them because they have nothing to offer us other than highest bidder. Highest bidder. All they will want is highest bidding. Because Nigeria is negotiable. Nigeria's justice is negotiable. See, the High Court judge, the appeal court judges, and the rest of them, you are negotiable. We can buy you. We bought Supreme Court. And when I say we, it is obvious I am not part of it. But Nigerians, people that has the resources. February 25th election, look at judgment. You think we're satisfied? We're only quiet because we have no option. We are quiet because we have nothing to do. We are quiet because of how helpless we are. But the truth remains that we're not satisfied with your judgment. We're not satisfied with your judgment. And we have every reason to think that that judgment was perverse. So if a case as sensitive as electing new leadership for our country could be suspected perverse, how much more a case of just 80.2 billion levied against Yahaya Bello? So the same you who we had long lost confidence in your ability to legislate and to give verdicts on matters. And that is because we think by every reason possible that you are corrupt. So if you be that corrupt, what confidence do we have that you are qualified to lay a charge against another? The money you're talking about that Yahaya Bello squandered is not EFCC's money. It's not High Court's money. It's not even federal government's money. It's state government. And the state government has not complained. I thought that in your law, that theft can only be established when there is a substance that is stolen, a person that stole, and an owner of the substance. Ownership of substance must be substantiated. The substance or the object that is stolen must be substantiated. And the personality which becomes the suspect must also be established for theft case to be established. Now, who owns the money you said is stolen? The governor of the state has not come out to say that there is any misappropriation in the fund, has not come out to say that the state money is in any way missing. So who are you helping to fight EFCC? No, you have to tell us, who are you helping to fight? Is it the same people that all of you pressed our neck, suffocated us, and imposed leadership on us? What, you want to do this so that we think you are helping us? I appreciate the personality of the EFCC boss. I have listened to you in previous time and I understood very well. You are one of the persons, if exactly everything you have said is what you intend to achieve, you're one of the persons we need in this country, but not with this administration. Because you will not do anything good in this administration. It is too bad for people like you to survive. And I'm not saying this to it's not a derogatory statement. It's just a statement of fact. It's a statement of the level that depicts the level of disappointment, the level of pain, the level of decadence that this administration and its leadership represent in the minds of common Nigerians or the general masses. We are not common. In the minds of Nigerians. So leave Yahaya Bello alone. No? If you want to prosecute Yahaya Bello, start from Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, His Excellency. Start from his election petitions. Revisit the election petition. Revisit his certificate issues. Revisit his educational history. Revisit his age declaration. Revisit his integrity with INEC. Revisit INEC chairman. When all of these cases are settled and handled appropriately, then we can be sure that there can be justice. Because as it stands right now, if Yahaya Bello has an opportunity to buy all of the judges, the high court judges and the appeal court judges, he will win his case and go scot-free and nothing will happen. It's not to declare it. After all, if high court no gree do one, Supreme Court, our ogas at the top, they are always willing to do highest bidder. So let high court sef, if una no ready, judge and we go Supreme. When we reach Supreme, call them at the backyard, settle them with some, share that 80 billion. Yahaya Bello will go scot-free if it is true that he stole it. Moreover, the state has not said his money is missing. So who are you helping to fight? On whose behalf are you fighting EFCC? On whose behalf? On whose behalf? Answer my question. On whose behalf are you fighting? You know, some of you might be disappointed at the way I sound. I am actually disappointed at Nigeria. Because this is not the state of our dream. This is not the country we want to be proud of. But you had so corrupted the system and corrupted even our minds that everybody looks for the cheapest opportunities to harness and become who they want to really become, regardless of what is involved. So leave Yahaya Bello alone. If you want to start the repair of Nigeria, start from the number one. Start from number one. If you start from number one, let him restore the stolen mandate. When he is successfully done that, then we can hold every other person accountable by force. If they don't want to, we'll hold them we'll choke them. But when number one stole mandate, stole certificate, stole everything, declare wrong age, now you are looking for his fruits to destroy. Even if you apprehend Yahaya Bello, disgrace him and do everything to him, does that solve the problem of corruption in Nigeria and in Kogi State? Does it? You are dealing with the fruit when the stem is there, when the root is intact. People should just stop making news with unnecessary matters and stop disturbing. The only good thing about it is that Nigerian youth will make music, will make comedy. Even me now, I don't do video. I will not get topic to talk about. Now I don't do video. So that's the highest you do. You engage us to have something to think so that we won't think about the major matters that matters most by filling newspaper headlines and breaking news and medias with Yahaya Bello's news. And very soon it will die. No be Nigeria. It will just die off. It will just die off. And that will just be the end. When those who are supposed to, the thieves, collect what they want to collect. Yahaya Bello actually fucked up. When he had that kind of opportunity, if he had shared to all of you would have been quiet by now. Who among you will see money and not collect? I bet Mona leave that young man, may he live in life. He had led Kogi to the level he could. He has done his best and he's out of office. Allow him face his life, the rest of his life. If Kama want to catch up with him, if he has done well, let Kama catch up with him naturally. If he has not done well, if he has done well, let it be well. If he has not done well, leave him. He's not the first person to be corrupt. About several other governors in the country. How many of them? Is it not in APC? People said if you are a corrupt person and you are in the PDP, Oshomole, that you should decamp and your sins will be forgiven. What has happened? Is that not how corrupt you people are? Is that not how corrupt this country and the politicians? I'm not particular about APC. I'm particular about all the current politicians and God. Not just, when I say God, it's not a statement of prayer. It's a statement that the Nigerian youth will do someday. Be there. It may not be my generation, but if Jesus starts to come, all this nonsense will stop. It cannot continue forever. There is a day and a time coming that there will be a redemption of this country, and that time, pray that your season, your flight will not be there. All of you current politicians, pray that your flight will not be there, because the Nigeria of our dream must come, whether in our time or after our time, but it must come. People cannot continue to fool us like this. So please, EFCC, they match break. Oh, leave Yahaya Bello alone. They match break. Full time, they match break. Somebody will say that, this youth are, that is your problem. That is absolutely your problem. Is Yahaya Bello corrupt? Yes. Should he be prosecuted? No. Why? Because the corruption is a tree, is an oil flowing from the head. So if you don't go to the source where the oil is and stop it, block it, if you are wanting to be cleaning from under, you keep cleaning and you get tired, you will never achieve anything. You will never achieve anything. And to think that you want to start with Yahaya Bello, I will talk about Yahaya Bello's own. I will tell him his own. I will tell him, because I am personally disappointed at him as an individual. So this video is not in any way to think that I am improving or encouraging corruption or supporting Yahaya Bello. Yahaya Bello does not know me. I don't know him. Do you understand? I'm not speaking for. I'm not saying if EFCC, if the government led by the administration led by Aswaju was actually a pleasing and a good one, it won't be anything to support that the Yahaya Bello should be picked anytime. But even if he has done it, you that want to pick somebody that you are one-legged, you want to go and pick another one-legged, the both of you will fall into the ditch. So that is my concern. Go and hand over that mandate. Be patriotic enough and say, see, I stole this mandate. I want to hand it over to the right person. We will be so proud of you. You will not be the first person to do it. In UK, it happens. In several other parts of this country, we have seen people say, no, I thought I was fit, but I think I won't be able to deliver the mandate I promised. So take that which I took. It's called restitution. So go and restitute that office. When you do it, it's a show of exemplary leadership. It's a show of integrity. It's a show of patriotism. Then we can all build up faith and hope that, man, if this man can do this as a leader, as a father, as some of you become mentor to many, then we can join hands together to begin to fight this corruption. But you can't be corrupt, teaching us corruption, and you are fighting somebody who you think is not loyal for whatever reason. You have a fight, you want to. I beg you.